Hello and welcome to, my God, I forgot what I was going to say.
Little
Jimmy's favorite podcast, Fedcast, coming to you from parts unknown. My name is Steve, and with me, as always, is
Justin.
And we're talking about the wacky world of wrestling for the week of December 31st. My
New Year's
God,
Eve.
I'm losing my mind. Yeah.
No, well, you had a rough New Year's Eve.
I did, very much. I'm still feeling it now. I'm not kidding.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, Raw had a New Year's Eve show.
Yes, it did. Oof.
It was good. We'll get to it.
Nah, whatever you say.
We'll go back.
Sure.
In time.
Yes.
TNA, reaching for the middle like always.
Oh, good Lord.
Actually, to be fair, it was a good show.
It was decent.
I like this open fight night concept.
Yeah, it's a lot better. Although, I don't know, because
there's no crap storylines needed. It just guys come out and go, I want to fight you, and then it happens.
Yeah, I mean, I like it better than what Raw attempted to do. But we'll get to that.
Yeah.
No, it was all right. It wasn't a terrible show. It had one little. It was funny because when it was beginning, at first I felt like a complete idiot when the show began.
Right.
Because, like that's a normal thing. What are you trying to say?
I don't
know. No, there was in the very beginning. They're talking about Aces and Eights and Devon being like, I knew somebody who might be okay with this, and literally right after they played the promo for AJ Styles, and I sort of hit myself in the head and just went, oh shit, it's got to be AJ Styles.
You would think.
So through the whole show, I'm sitting there going, it's got to be fucking AJ. And I felt so stupid that I didn't mention it on the show. It almost didn't occur to me until just that point. And then, of course, I was wrong.
It wasn't AJ. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
First segment?
Yes.
Bully Ray,
Mm-hmm.
in his ongoing plea to please Hulk Hogan.
Yes. Just sort of decides, I'm never going to win you over, so I'm going to beat your ass. That is essentially his plan.
Well, he probably figures I'll just come from the man school of thought. Like, we'll fight, I will beat you up, and then I will gain your respect because I'm going to beat you up.
I'm not sure that works, but hey, whatever works.
Well, when
for
you're
him.
a caveman,
True.
That's usually how that works.
Good point.
I hit you with rock, you like me.
I do know some people that actually probably is their thought. So, I'm okay with that, I guess.
Exactly. But of course, he did not get Hulk Hogan. He gets Brooke Hogan.
Yes, which, frankly, I'd rather punch her than Hulk Hogan.
Yes. Well,
but
we don't condone.
But we don't condone hitting women, and I don't do it, which is why I don't find her and punch her, so I'm just saying. I'd like to, though. I'd like to, but
I think a lot of people would.
Yes.
There's an awkward little exchange, like, he's not here. What do you mean he's not here? It's on mic, it's off mic.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Were they trying to do it off mic, or were they just really too stupid to realize that the mic wasn't picking
There's
them
an
up?
electronic stick there.
Yeah.
And it kind of picks up noises.
I wasn't quite sure about that, but, I just sort of let it go as they're having their own personal argument on television, and we're not supposed to hear them. That's what I assume
Yes, you're
was
on national
going on.
TV, and we're not supposed to see you. Okay, well...
Way to reach for the middle.
And
Nicely done.
They left and went to go find Hulk Hogan.
Well, yes, I mean, although I have to comment, though, is Brooke is just like, he knows, and Bully Ray's still like, he knows what? There's nothing to know. Come on, dude. Really? You're not
we
just
saw
gonna
the
give this
cameras
up?
last week.
Yeah. Did you not?
So apparently,
do you not
Bully
watch
Ray,
your own show?
Apparently, Bully Ray doesn't even watch TNA.
Nobody's watching TNA. The people who work there don't even watch it. So why are we?
Masochist?
Yeah, I figured. Gluttons for punishment.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, segment number 2.
Yes.
Austin Aries calls out Robert Roode for open fight night. But of course, being Austin Aries and Robert Roode, the match can't happen right now.
No, of course not.
They're main event caliber. So it's got to be the main event.
Yeah. Are they really? Well,
for
actually,
TNA,
the match was actually main event caliber,
yeah.
so I'll give them that. But yeah, it was. Yeah, whatever.
It was a segment.
Yeah, I don't really like Austin Aries that much. I don't really like him that much.
He's better off as a heel than he's a face.
He is, yeah. He's a good worker. I just don't really like him on the mic all that much.
Really?
He doesn't. I don't know. He doesn't like when he's a face. He's boring, and when he's a heel, he's not bad enough. If that makes any sense, you know what I mean?
Well, he's a little soft as a heel.
He is a little bit. You don't. I mean, yeah. We get it. He's full of himself.
Is
but
it
he's
because
not,
of guys like Robert Roode who
little
are so
bit. Yeah,
good
like Robert Roode
at being
is
a dick?
Exactly. I don't think Austin Aries can really handle himself with that. But I digress. It's not really. I don't know. I have my own opinion. That's essentially all I could say about that. Most people will probably disagree with me. And
no, well, Austin Aries is rather liked on the internet.
Is he really?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
It's okay. It's okay. We don't get emails anyway, so we're not going to get a
true.
response.
Yeah, so...
There
fuck
you
'em.
go. So,
Right.
First match of the night
Yeah.
starts off with Joe calling out the masked man,
Mm-hmm.
one of the masked men in Ace and Eights.
Did he
And
call him
I
out by
quote-
name, or did he flat out just be like,
I quote,
okay.
a moped riding bitch.
Isn't that all of them?
I guess
Maybe.
this one in particular is a moped riding bitch.
Well, he didn't like that,
No.
because he didn't take very much time to get out there, so... Which
He
Taz commented on.
He came stumbling out
He did.
of the back there.
I think he was drunk first.
I like that little separate entrance they got.
Yeah, I'm kind of...
I don't know if you remember the old TNA that had that sex.
I do remember that.
What was it? Sports Entertainment Extreme?
Yep.
That was Vince Russo's thing?
Yep.
And they had their separate locker room.
I was kind of cool with that, except for the fact that, the gimmick sucked, but their entrance was awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, I mean, it's Vince Russo, so obviously the gimmick sucks.
But it's cool to have this separate faction and a seprate entrance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got the
It gives them
Sons
a little
of Anarchy kind of like entrance music. And
Yeah, and it gives them a little sense of outsider.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're trying to be NWO and whatnot, which I kind of like that.
Yeah.
So that works.
And he beat him.
Yep.
Which is fine. Fine.
Mm-hmm. But he promised to unmask him.
Yeah, so he was going to, and then,
and then, of course, Ace and Ace. I mean, did you... I don't
They
think
took
anyone
their
expected...
sweet time.
They did. I mean...
He took his sweet time pulling off
Well,
the mask,
yeah.
and then they took their sweet time getting out.
I think they were too busy having a beer and realized, oh shit, we're supposed to get back out there, because it really didn't seem like they were paying any attention, because, yeah, it took him a long time. He was calling to the audience for quite some time.
Yeah, exactly.
Before
He's kind of
he
Owen
actually...
Harding it,
Ooh.
to turn a phrase.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it was... yeah, it happens in wrestling. You've seen it a million times. But yeah, nobody was unmasked.
Next segment.
Yes.
Robbie challenges Jesse to a bro-off.
And this was the moment where I thought, what the fuck am I doing watching this shit?
It was kind of...
No.
mesmerizing.
No.
I'll say mesmerizing.
No. It was... I just watched it and just went, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Well, we'll get...
This is what I do.
We'll get to it because it wasn't right away.
Bro.
There was also a Kenny King, Christian York
Bro.
thing. Bro.
Yes.
Dude.
Bro.
Is it bro or dude? I guess it's
it
bro.
was bro.
Bro
they
off.
were broing like motherfuckers.
Yeah, so the next segment after that, right after that, was Christian York and Kenny King.
Yeah.
Christian York was just standing there like, okay. Well, Kenny
Like,
King was just going off
just
like, you're going to get your chance, man. You're going to get your chance. Woo. And then he just walked away. Christian York like, that guy was a fucking idiot.
Yeah, well, I mean, most people think that when he talks, because he's... what's the word I'm looking for? Like, a little
He's
too...
green.
He's very green. Like I said last week, he doesn't have a grasp on what being a heel is, and it's showing more and more.
Well,
and,
he's an ROH guy, and ROH guys don't
No,
really
they don't
cut
ever
many
have to
promos.
cut promos, so I think they gotta take the mic away from him a little bit.
Right. But he's great in the ring.
He is. I'll never take away his wrestling ability, because he's fucking incredible. He's making up for Rob Van Dam's lack of interest.
Okay. But leading into match 2,
Yes.
if we could call it a match, this was the bro-off. And the rules of a bro-off, number 1.
Wait, there were rules? Where was I?
There was.
I didn't remember this.
There was. Number 1, every bro for themselves.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. Yeah, now I remember that.
And rule B.
That would be what we call foreshadowing,
not
folks.
2, rule B.
Rule B. Hey, you know what? I can't make fun of that, because I actually
You do that as well?
I do say A and then I say 2. I don't know why.
So you do it backwards.
I do. It sounds a lot less dumb when I say it.
But rule B.
Rule B.
Everything you do must end in bro. Bro.
Bro.
Bro.
Bro.
Okay, that's enough of that.
Yes.
So, he does his little dance.
Makes a little love.
Yeah.
Gets down tonight.
Jesse does a pose down. He wasn't dancing, he was posing.
Yeah, he was posing, which didn't make any sense.
And he lifted Tara, which I'm sure is very impressive to everyone.
I'd still say I could bench press her. I really am not that impressed.
And then and then I guess Rob E was going to be the winner because he ended it with dude, and you're not supposed to end it with dude, bro.
Yeah, you got to end it with bro.
And then Robbie T.
Is that
Rob Terry?
Is it T? Okay.
Rob Terry.
I don't know. Fucking the other guy.
He did a pose down.
Yes.
Which led to a dance. And I wanted to look away.
I did,
but it was like a car wreck.
No, I was out.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Well, from the time the second guy came in and started bench pressing Tara again,
this whole segment,
I sort of turned away.
This whole segment was just not no. It was just no.
It was a lot of TV wasted, bro.
These guys are actually solid workers. I mean, Rob Terry's very limited, but he doesn't
Obviously.
wrestle much.
No, but
Robbie E is actually a rather good hand in the ring.
But you gotta understand, his gimmick does not really lend for being good in the ring.
Yes.
His gimmick lends for...
It's your Santino.
I'm a joke. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Nick
people we know...
Eugene,
exactly. People we know can work really well, but they've got such dumb characters that they can't actually... They're not allowed to wrestle.
To be fair, he's good at the dumb character.
He's much better than...
I've gone on record saying he's way better than Zack Ryder.
Yeah, no, he's much better than Ryder.
But this whole bro-off segment...
Yeah.
Just no.
It's just, I can't believe they're still wasting, like...
These are things that why TNA's reaching for the middle.
I mean, isn't the Jersey Shore over?
Yes.
Aren't we over it by now?
I don't know if everyone's over it.
Well, obviously TNA is not, which I'm just
this
like,
guy's
okay,
gimmick is going to continue. It's not like it's going to end.
I know, but making it giving it 10 minutes almost on TV.
Yeah, I know.
That's a bit much. Like, come on.
Because it's not like it's a 3-hour show and they have to kill time or
exactly,
whatever.
and I mean, also considering last week. Last week was so much better.
I know.
I mean, not much of a better show per se, but
there's more wrestling.
There was more to it.
Yeah.
It wasn't. We didn't have a bro off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know what? I always come from the school of thought: this is fine on TV.
Yeah, no,
it's when they do it on pay-per-view.
Yeah,
and this shit on pay-per-view.
Yeah, and I mean, in all fairness, a lot of them do this kind of thing on pay-per-view.
So waste my time, don't waste my money.
Oh, and believe me, and we will get to it, but Raw definitely wasted their time a lot worse than the fucking bro-off.
Yes,
but
we'll
get to
that. We'll get to that. So we get to the sixth segment, which leads into the third match. Mm-hmm. That's RVD calling out Christian York, which you could have seen a mile away, obviously.
Yeah, I mean...
like Kenny King was like, yeah, he's going to call me, we're going to fight, and then obviously Christian York gets the call.
Yeah, basically RVD stumbled his way through a promo calling out the other guy.
Yeah, and they had a match. They had a solid match.
It was decent. I mean, actually, there was a couple moments there where RVD woke up.
Yep.
But I think he got his bell rung a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I do think he got stiffed a couple times, and he's just like, oh, fuck this. Because near the end of the match, he started to wake up, and we saw a little bit of the shades of old RVD. Didn't last long, but we saw it, and proves that he can do it. He just doesn't want to. I think he's unhappy in TNA. That's what I would guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's not going to really do anything in WWE, so this is kind of it.
Yeah, I think he's just done with wrestling in general, which is kind of a shame, but at this point, if this is the kind of thing you're going to do, then maybe it's time you hang up your tights.
Yeah, it might be time to hang up the old 420.
Might just be. But,
Well, we've been saying this for a long time, and he's still X-Division champion. So.
He is. I mean, they put a belt on him, and I mean, how could you not? He is RVD. He is the whole fucking show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People love him. So.
Yep, they do. He still gets a chance.
He does.
Next segment. And leading into your Aces and Eights new member,
yes.
Quandary.
Well, yeah.
See, you were thinking AJ Styles.
I was.
But we forgot someone who hasn't been on TNA TV in a long time.
I swear we're responsible for this. Proof that they're listening. Last week, I believe I asked where the hell Ken Kennedy was.
We've been asking for the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
What about Ken Anderson? Where is he? What's he doing?
And sure enough, there he is.
He's not an official member yet.
No.
He was being courted with, whores. I'm going to put it bluntly.
You beat me to it.
Yeah.
No.
They were like, you want to join? I don't know. Well, here's 2 floozies.
Yes. We're going to give you a head and see if you want to join us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to guess he is going to, because they seem like they could be very convincing. They seem like very nice ladies, and they seem like they could convince him.
I'm sure they're just going to have a nice chat, and they're going to explain to him the benefits.
Hey, you should never talk with your mouth full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know TNA's a little bit more extreme than WWE, but I don't think they'll get that extreme.
I'm filling in the blanks. That's what I'm supposed to do.
To be fair, that Aces and Eights promo from a couple weeks ago that looked like that's a soft
yeah, exactly.
So,
you know what I mean? I'm not exactly. This is what I'm saying is not exactly a stretch.
Yeah.
Which
is what they're going to be doing.
Oh,
there you go.
There you go. See?
You get one, I get one.
That's right. We're good.
We're nice and even. We'll move on.
There you go.
More Joseph Park stuff's in OVW?
Yes, which I'm all for.
He's still training.
Yep.
Danny Davis. Nightmare Danny Davis, apparently.
Yeah.
I had no idea. He changed his nickname. I thought he was a wrestling referee, but...
I'd never heard it before. I kind of like it.
Yeah, hey man, it strikes fear into the heart of the kids in OVW.
I like Nightmare.
Yeah. Well.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah. Look around my place. You know I like Nightmare on Something.
So there